Hello and welcome. I'm KP Singh. In this video, we are going to discuss LSAT India preparation strategy. LSAT is a standardized test of reading and verbal reasoning skills. It is prepared by US-based LSAT Law School Admission Council for use by law schools in India. LSAT is patterned after the world-renowned LSAT. LSAT India is designed to help a student with good critical thinking skills. And hence, there are no questions designed to check prior legal knowledge, prior grammatical knowledge, mathematical knowledge or general knowledge. LSAT India breaks down critical thinking skill into three main types: logical reasoning, analytical reasoning and reading comprehension. First section, analytical reasoning, approximately 24 questions, 35 minutes. Logical reasoning, approximately 24 questions, 35 minutes. Second, logical reasoning, approximately 24 questions, 35 minutes. Reading comprehension, approximately 24 questions, 35 minutes. In total, there are 4 sections, 90 to 200 questions. You get 2 hours and 20 minutes to solve this paper. These sections can appear in any order. There would be a time limit of 35 minutes for each section. For those 35 minutes, student can only work on that particular section. Even if you finish up early, you cannot move on to next one or check out the previous section. There is no specific time gap between 2 sections. Invigilator will give you a time count. All questions are in a multiple choice format. Some questions have 4 options and some will have 5 options. Your answers are collected on an OMR sheet. Analytical reasoning questions. These questions check a student's ability to understand relationship structures and ability to draw conclusions out of it. There would be 4 sets of paragraph. There are 4 AR sets in this section. You will have to read a passage of up to 120 words and a set of rules that apply to it. These passages involve and describe various kind of relationships. For example, before, after, above, below, group relationships. Tips to solve these questions is to apply deductive reasoning. Read the passage carefully, read the rules and regulations carefully and make your own flowcharts and pointers in order to better understand this scenario. Be careful towards conditional statements like if, then and words such as only, all, some, sometime after, immediately after, etc. If in a passage you see phrase sometime after, it does not necessarily mean immediately after. Don't use anything that has not been provided in the passage. Everything is provided to you. All your answers will come out of that information only. Moving on to second section, logical reasoning. These questions assess a student's ability to analyze, critically evaluate and complete arguments as they occur in ordinary language. These questions will check a wide range of skill set of a student, such as ability to apply deductive logic, argument by analogy, determining how additional evidence affects an argument and identifying argument flaws. There would be a short argumentative passage of 20 to 100 words. 1 or occasionally 2 questions will follow this passage. Questions such as which of the following is the best conclusion, which of the following is best supported by these arguments could be asked. There would be approximately 24 questions in one set and there are 2 sections, thus 48 questions approximately in total. Tips to answer these questions would be to quickly identify the premises and conclusion of the argumentative passage, pay special attention to quantifiers and indicator words like thus, therefore, some, many, and not to use any additional information. Use all elements provided within that passage. Reading comprehension questions. This section assesses a student's ability to read with understanding and insight complex material which you will commonly encounter in a law school. There will be 4 sets of RCs, each followed by 4 to 9 questions, checking a student's ability to read and reason. The most important tip that I can give you before you sit for the actual exam is to spend as much time as possible for familiarizing yourself with the test pattern. For this, you can use the official website on which LSAT India has provided ample free study material. There are 4 mock tests available and a couple of videos to help you out. This will help you and there would be no surprises for you in the actual exam, and you will gain more confidence and you will be able to give your best shot. Thus, I will say practice, practice, practice. So giving you a quick recap, practice a lot and give equal importance to all subjects, all question types. But remember that logical reasoning will have 2 sections, as LSAT India tests a student's ability of critical thinking skills. Thus, there is no need to memorize or cram legal principles, mathematical formulas or current affairs. Any such effort on your part would be a waste of time. Work within the context. All the information that you need has already been provided to you. Do not apply any additional information which is not given in your question paper. There are no hidden meanings, no tricks. So, just apply your reading and reasoning abilities. Do not pick an option just because it is a true statement. It might be true, but it might not be the answer to the question being posed. So, read all the options carefully and question even more carefully and answer only what has been asked. Remember that there is sectional time limit. So, even if you finish off your section within 35 minutes, you cannot go to some other section. You will have enough time to revise questions of that section and that section only. You will not be penalized for leaving a section or a question blank or not attempting a question. But as there is no penalty or no negative marking for incorrect answers, I would highly recommend you to go for your gut feeling or just guess an answer if you don't have enough time to consider a question. Be relaxed, be confident, avoid unnecessary stress. You don't have to cram up anything. Just keep your critical thinking abilities up and you will excel in this exam. I hope you people enjoyed this video and got to learn a lot. Thank you so much. I, KP Singh, signing off.